Hey, welcome back to this week's Deal of the Week. Every week we bring you an incredible opportunity that you can purchase that is either going to make you a very large profit in a short period of time or an even larger profit if you can actually hold the property. And that's what we have for you this week. Now, if you're tuning into us, you understand most of the times we talk about flipping properties because that's what I do most of the time. However, we're in such a great opportunity market that you can pick up properties for really like pennies on the dollar, have them rented because rental rates are going through the roof because people can't afford what's out there. And if you have a horizon of about 5 years, this is going to be an incredible opportunity. And let me show you why. So this is the historical pricing chart of the Toronto real estate market. And if you understand what this is telling you, you will understand that you are in the best opportunity of buying right now in the last 25 years of buying anything in real estate in Toronto. Now, the thing to note is this chart back here in 1990. This was the 90s decline and basically collapse of the real estate market in Toronto. And what was happening at the time, you had interest rates at 18%. And people are pretty much just giving their properties away because they just didn't want 18 or 19% interest rate on their mortgages. Yes, the value of the real estate was a fraction of what it is today, but nobody wants to pay that kind of money. It's ridiculous. Basically having a mortgage on your credit card. It's unheard of. So what happened was there was about a 4 to 5 year correction of that peak that came down off the market. And if you fast forward to 2020, which was the COVID issue, where prices just skyrocketed, but now we're back on the other side of that curve, and we are in that 4 year window again, just like we were in the 1990s. And I think next year in 2026, you are going to see the turning point and the bottoming of this market. And I honestly think we're going to have another 20 to 25 year bull run, just like we did after the 1995 corrections took place. If you see here from 1995 to right today, prices have quintupled. So if you can get something now today, this is your best buying opportunity. So what are we looking at? This is what I want to show you. So this is the properties, is the deal of the week. There's actually one available, but there's been 20 sales in the same building of the same unit. Most of them are over $400,000. This one was asking $388. They're now down to $349. Why is it a deal of a week? Because it's a bank sale. Two things you see a lot of in down markets is opportunity and foreclosures. Unfortunately, it's not a great thing, but look, not everybody can afford these things. They can't hold on to them. They don't have a way to get out of them. They can't sell them. So unfortunately, they go and foreclose on that. Banks don't want them. So banks are not the foreclosures are the best thing to purchase in terms of good deals because banks tend to give you less of a discounted price. But this one in particular is fantastic because they keep dropping the price, which is very rare. And this is the unit. It's a bachelor unit. $349. They were asking $388. They keep dropping the price down. I personally think this is a strike price at $320, potentially even lower. My offer would be sort of in the $290 range if you were to offer on this one. And I want to tell you what is really intriguing is if you go back, why I said $320, because there's one earlier in the year, they were asking $320 and they got $380. It went for $60,000 over asking in the worst real estate market in the past 25 years. So you understand the value is there in this unit. But if you go back just a couple of years, I'm going to see some historical data here for you. These are all the identical unit. And the one we're recommending is that one for $349. And this one, look, these are the same units. So sold for $475. This one sold for $420. And this is the value we're going to use on our valuation, $455. Look at this one, $500,000+ for the same identical unit on a lower floor. This is just a couple of years ago. So the value is there. People are willing to buy these properties. But even more key is when we get into the rental calculator. And look, this is what we want to discuss with you today. This unit, these bachelor units in this building rent for $2,200 per month. These are recent activities. Like we're talking like last week rentals. Like this is like immediate rentals. So you could buy this property for probably $320 or lower, but we're going to use $320 as the basis for this analysis. And if you want information on how to use this, all you got to do is just go to our calculator, which is totally free, download it, and you can get some of this information for yourself to analyze the numbers. But we've done it all for you. So you can go to youngrealty.ca/calculator. But in the meantime, I want to go over these numbers with you. So if you purchase it for $320 and you hold it for 5 years and you sell for $420, which is very low, lower than the historical averages of the sales values, you will net profit on saying $139,000 and you're going to get a 200% return on your investment. To me, this is what you have to buy in this marketplace. It's undervalued. You're going to rent this thing out. You're going to hold it for 5 years. If you want to know how I find deals, just go to our free course, which is youngrealty.ca/deals. And if you want to get a hold of us, you can just contact us directly. We walk you through this and hold your hand step by step. Just reach out to us, youngrealty.ca/contact. We'll talk to you on the inside.